Morning. It's a Monday morning just after rush hour, 9:15, and we are on for 93 miles today. We're riding around the Wrekin, starting in South Birmingham, heading towards Ironbridge, then on to Telford, going around the Wrekin, then heading back. We got Much Wenlock, we've got the Wrekin, and we got Jiggers Bank. And this is my first proper ride in over a week. So I've just been feeling very fatigued. I think that's due to just the sheer volume of work I've been doing on the bike and in the gym, lifting heavy weights. And basically I just needed a week off. But I'm feeling refreshed, excited to ride the bike again. Let's get going. Just going through Dudley Town Centre at the moment. Hopefully once we're through here, we'll be out in the countryside and on some better lanes. Going past Himley Hall. Nice big stately home. Just over 17 miles in and the legs are feeling okay. I did originally want to go into Wales and get the train up there, but just with how I've been feeling, I didn't want to risk getting there and feeling horrendous and being stuck out there. So I thought I'd go somewhere local from home, and if I happen to not feel good, I could easily turn around. Wall's good, feeling strong, going along nicely. Seems to be off the busy roads now, a lot more quieter. It's only taken 18 miles to get there, but better late than never. We're heading into our third county, Shropshire. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but in between the electric pylons in the distance, I'm pretty sure that is the Wrekin. So our destination is in sight. Just in the valley before, you've got Ironbridge, which we'll be heading there first. I may be wrong, but I think we're really close to Ironbridge now. So I'm pretty sure through all that forest there is the River Severn. Huh, look at those old cars. Very apt for around here. And here is the original Ironbridge. Normally this is full with tourists, but with the fact it's a Monday in February and it's not exactly great weather, no wonder why there's no one here. But this is the official Ironbridge, which, just looking here, that was first built in 1779. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they claim this as the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. I'm sure if I'm wrong, someone will tell me in the comments. Let's send you high above. I've been doing better recently at fueling my rides, having to make sure I get lots of carbs in. But the thing I've realised is that I'm not paying attention to my electrolytes. So when I got my latest order with my British cycling membership of Science in Sport, I went for the Beta Fuel, which has electrolytes in as well. And in my drink, I've got the electrolytes tabs. And these actually have, instead of 22 grams of carbs, they have 40. Hopefully this will power me up Jiggers Bank. Very strong raspberry taste there. Right, let's go take on Jiggers Bank. There'll be a link with British cycling memberships in the description. Right, here we are, turning on to Jiggers Bank. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Anyway, so it's 1.7 miles long. What is that? 2.4, 2.5 kilometers long, something like that. Average is 5%, has a max of 10%. So it's going to be a bit draggy, but nothing crazy steep. Just slowly tapping away at the minute. In no massive rush. No mind, look, by the time I get to that light, it's going to, yep. It's going to turn. Will it turn back by the time I get there? I'll just slowly go. Nope, I have to stop. If she was going for a PB, this would not be ideal. Why not? I'm not even looking at it, I'll get there when I get there. Don't for me to turn left here. That don't feel right. I'm gonna check that. I'm pretty sure I go straight up this. Yeah, I'm supposed to go straight up this. I've plotted it wrong on my map. I've plotted the start of it and I haven't properly put it all the way to the top, like a numpty. Oh well, we are doing this, so get to the top. And the by Navi will sort out where I'm going afterwards, or reroute me. It's just been hovering between 5 and 8% the whole way up so far. I'd say the tarmac on here is lovely. The first bit wasn't it? It was bumpy as hell. You can see the road sign saying 10% low gear now. Don't worry, I'm always there. I always have my low gear with my 1142 on the back. I think I'm in the 32 at the minute. I can see an 100 climb sticker on there as well. Kicked up a little bit here, it's gone towards 10% now. Nearly at the top now. Right, there we go. Jigger's Bank done. That's a decent enough hill. And if it was on like the Midlands list, I kind of get it. But to be on the original 100, I'll be honest, I don't think it quite deserves that accolade. For an original 100, I have to say Jigger's Bank, from views and a serious challenge, it doesn't have really either. It's kind of underwhelming. There may be another reason it's on there, which I don't know about. Don't know if it's got like a lot of history due to a very popular hill climb race. That one doesn't quite make sense to me. Anyway, we're on to the Wrekin next. Legs are feeling good. We are 35 miles in and about 2,500 feet worth of climbing. So not been crazy hilly, but not exactly flat either so far. And we've got 60 miles left. So very much broken the back of the climb. What a name of a road. Dog in the lane. Not looking good there for the fact it's not just road closed, footpath closed. Normally when it's that, even a cyclist can't get through. But I'll go and have a look. There is no way you're getting through there. By now he's gonna have to find me another route again. Looks like we are actually gonna have to go down Dog in the Lane. The funny name. Wrekin in the distance, getting closer. Still on the diverted route by the by Navi. Hopefully eventually we'll get back on the route. Adding mileage. At least these are nice quiet lanes. Locally this has created one of the most used sayings around here of going around the Wrekin. And that could be, you got a long way to go, so I've got to go around the Wrekin to get there. Or you've asked someone for an answer and they're going around the Wrekin, not getting straight to the point or avoiding the question. Working in the Black Country for over 12 years, heard that saying a lot. That was bumpy then, Jesus. That looks a bit pretty. That was a bit sketchy, that little bit there. Helicopter over there. I've taken the wrong turn here and I've missed the Wrekin. Oh! There was a bit where I should have turned right and I turned left, which during a road which I go on twice. Oh, go back on myself. That is frustrating. but I want to go do it, so we're going to do it. I thought there was a bit where it got a bit weird, but I was going left and not right, thinking I was going to go back on myself, making a circle. The Wrekin is now back in sight. Right, so this is the start of the Wrekin, just over a mile long. Average is 4% and max is 15%, but the first half, 2/3 is pretty much a doddle, and then right at the end it just goes vertical. So it's all about that last third. We've got to get there first. They're not going to be here today, but last time I was along here on the side of the road, there's bluebells everywhere. None of that today, with it being the 2nd of February, transfer deadline day. Just hovering around 2-3% at the minute. Not too difficult. You can see in the distance there, in between the hedges, we're going to go up, 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 up. Nice and peaceful around here. Got a quarter of a mile left. The average is 9%. So this bit's gonna sting. Just keep tapping away. Descending this again in a minute, it's gonna be fun. That was hard work. That was a nice, fun, fast descent. But a good enough line of sight that you could be confident of letting it go. Especially with someone who's a bit of a nervous descender, like myself. Yeah, definitely made the right choice staying on this road. This is much faster than the other way we did earlier. Had some interesting rugby posts there. Is that what the sheep use? Just missed the sign then, but there was a sign then for Neves Castle. Was that renamed after Reuben? There's no locally around here, he's like God. Getting a touch of deja vu here, because we're now back at the point when I realised I missed out the Wrekin. Back to where we should be after that detour. Heading off to Much Wenlock Edge next. It starts at the bottom of a ford. With the amount of rain we've had recently, it will be interesting to see how high the ford is. Will I have to use the path to the right? I think it is. Or will I be able to go straight through it? We'll soon find out. The 7 is looking very full. It's much quieter around here than it was on the way to Ironbridge and so on. Much more enjoyable. By the way, we've got 44 miles left and we've done 54. Just under 3 miles according to that sign. Sign for Ford. This is the descent down to Wenlock Edge. It just looks a little bit stronger than I'd like. Better play it safe than sorry. I am going to go through here. Yeah, that's quite strong, that is. Even though it's not deep, the current, there's a good chance that's just going to take your wheel out. Right, so now we're at Wenlock Edge in Much Wenlock. So this is 1.5 miles, average is 4%, and has a max gradient of 15%. And I've now got a car behind me to try and find somewhere I can pull over and let him through. This is gentle at the moment. Apparently the rest of this average is 5.5%. We're in a green section at the minute. That goes on for a good little while. Then we finish off with some orange and red right at the end. We're going into Homer. May see the Simpsons. Then move from Springfield, then move over to Shropshire. As we've just been going through the green section there, all the easy climbing's gone. And I'm just seeing the remaining average percentage just slowly go up. So now at 7%, 7.1, currently on 6%. That's a cool house. We're into the last half a mile left, which averages 8.5%. At least the tarmac looks decent. Well over 15% there. We're over the worst of it. Nice little ramp here, 17%. But we are virtually at the top now. It's only the last 250 feet left of it. Punchy little climb that. Just keeps coming at you. They're getting stronger as the round goes on. I've just pulled in at Muchwen Lock Village, picked up some water and just put the hydro tablets in with all the electrolytes in. It's hard to tell at the minute with the fact I had a week off worth of rest. This is the first ride I've done where I've had electrolytes properly and actually thinking about it, and I am feeling stronger at this stage of the ride than I normally would when I haven't used electrolytes, but I can't tell how much that is using electrolytes or how much is I've had a week off to rest up and absorb all the training I've done and actually become stronger. But either way, it's a win-win either way. Be either 100% one or the other, or it's 50-50 or something else. Making progress. This isn't a good sign. I don't know what, I need to have a proper look, but something is wrong with my derailleur. Go over here and get out the road and see if I can kind of work out what's going on. Something with the big chain ring. Maybe small chain ring only. See how we get on. But this ain't looking promising. Right, while we're moving, let's just... Oh, that don't feel healthy. See how we get on. It's really weird, but as I'm pedaling, it's like my wheel isn't spinning, but the way the pedal's performing is where it is. Right, change of plan. Telford is 9 miles away. We'll do that. I'll go back on myself. See how this goes. I'm not too hopeful. What is going on? I think it may be something to do with the freewheel, because when I'm going uphill and pedaling, it's not right, but I'm able to pedal. But when I'm going downhill, it's like trying to do a leg press machine. We'll slowly get our way back to Telford. Doesn't seem to like freewheeling. I've got a 20% downhill bit here heading towards Iron Bridge. I'm gonna have to walk it, and really should not be someone walking this. This is not ideal. I've got flat shoes, currently in Ironbridge again, not going up Jiggers Bank, it's another climb. It's not as long. It's got to get over this first bit. This first bit is like 10-15%, which is not ideal, but it does seem to be when I'm pedaling and not spinning out at all. I wouldn't go as far as it's good, but it's emergency rideable. We're 3 miles away from Telford Central train station. Luckily now I'm on a cycle path. I'm hoping it's pretty much flat there, but this feels dodgy as hell. Like, what on earth I've done to, I still think it's the freewheel or the hub or something along there. Whatever, I've done it good and proper. When I go take it into Ben the mechanic, he's going to be like, what the hell have you done to this? Normally when I break something on a bike, I don't do half measures, I do it good and proper. I was thinking of taking it into a service soon, just because of the battering it's taken over the winter. I had in my head, get to Thursday and then take it in when I start the protein trial, which I'm doing at Birmingham Uni, when I can't go on any big rides for a week. I thought that would have been the perfect time. So I kind of had in my head, get today done and then do a big ride on either Wednesday or Thursday. But it looks like I'm not going to have the privilege of making that choice myself. It needs to go in now. Look, it's definitely the freewheel. If you look down there, as I'm going along, I'm going forward and the pedal should say still and they're going with it. This is not good. Luckily I'm only half a mile away from the train station now, so it's easily walkable. Here we are at Telford. Not been the ride, well, it was a good ride until after much Wenlock the bike just decided to no more today. But it is what it is, we'll deal with it, go get sorted. Right, so it's a couple of days later now and I'm currently on the way to the mechanic to go pick it up. These are the pictures of what we found wrong with the free hub at the back. It's an absolute mess. It's a Hope hub. It's lasted about 6 years. A conservative estimate, it was around 35,000 miles it's done. Probably more, probably close to 40, 45. But it's completely exploded inside. It's an absolute mess. So it's now going to be a completely new wheel, which has been sorted. I'm going to pick up now. I've had the service done to the bike as well. I've got a new chain and cassette on there. It's took an absolute battering over the winter and the bottom bracket needed doing as well. Again, just the winter and the weather we've had recently is just, it's just battered the bike and lots needed doing to it. But yeah, it's all good. Go pick it up now and then right back home. Right, so we've been to the mechanic. Everything's now looking nice and clean, nice and fresh and new, ready to go. If ever you're in South Birmingham and you need somewhere to get your bike sorted, I can't recommend Venture Bikes highly enough. I've been here for over 10 years now and never lets me down, Ben. It's very, very good. But yeah, it's just started raining, so I'm not going to talk for too long. If you've enjoyed my disaster of a ride at the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. There'll be more vlogs on the way. I'm going to try and make sure there's at least one a week and also one climbed and rated per week. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Up another climb on 2 wheels.